All right, welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. And now this is the first conversation of the day. If you're just joining us, well, you are on time. And today, in our innovation segment, we take a look at an entrepreneur, an innovator who has really done some great stuff. He's been here before, and he's the founder of M Research, which has dealt with research, data in agriculture, and now he has created an advancement in technology. So it's called MTech, which is a different branch still under M Research, and he'll be telling us more about it. Karibu sana Mgai.
Thank you very much for having me this fine Tuesday morning. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
That's pretty amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah. My name is Mugai Kariuki. For those who don't know me, I am the founder at M Research, where we deal with data in agriculture. And over the past few months, we have been making few advancements, and we have also managed to open up another branch called, or maybe another department known as MTech Creations. And basically what it does, it's providing digital tools to small businesses, basically the MSMEs or the SMEs in particular. Yes.
Okay, that's brilliant, and we want to really focus on MTech creations and what you have done, how you're enabling the SMEs, and all that. But for those that were not privileged to get to see the interview that we had previously, I think in February, around earlier on in the year, on M Research, please tell us what you do at M Research.
Well, M Research is basically a small startup that deals with data in agriculture. And what we've done is we've managed to map out the Kenyan agricultural ecosystem from, the directories of all companies in the country to how agriculture is performing, how exports are performing. And we have managed to compile all that data into one accessible platform, and you can access it through mresearch.co.ke. Remember the M, it's an M, then a hyphen, then the word research.
Then research, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what we do is we basically provide insights, data, and research activities to farmers, agri-entrepreneurs, or even agri-investors in or outside the country who would want to know more about the Kenyan agricultural ecosystem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So data, as it is, it's very valuable, and it can do, like, I want you to tell us how important, like, why you had to come up with M Research. How important is this data out there, and what is the impact that you have so far seen, even just by having M Research?
Data never lies. That's one thing for a fact. I remember since I was little, my parents used to tell me, history can change, but mathematics cannot. 1 + 1 is still 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but history, rewrites itself once in a while. So with data, it's the same case as math. You're working with figures, you're working with numbers, you're working with whether qualitative or quantitative. And with the right amount or with the right information of data towards a certain project, you can be able to predict the outcome of that project, maybe in a few months' time, or maybe in a few years' time, or in whatever time that you want to know. So with data, it's a very valuable resource, even when it comes to maybe starting your own projects, or maybe you're trying to determine the value of your project, or whatever it is that you want to do, and how would you want to do it. Data really helps you determine that. So it's really, really valuable. And right now, most of the organizations are switching to data-oriented methods. That is, they don't just make rational decisions, or they just don't sit down on a boat. They have to look for a statistician or maybe a data scientist to analyze the trends, look at them, give them the feedback, and let them know whatever it is that is happening for them to make the next step.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, how would you say that this has helped farmers?
It has really helped farmers, more so on the fact that, for one, our farmers, most of them, they just go with the season. They go with the flow. I don't know whether you have noted it, but they just go with the flow. Maybe this season it's maize, the next season is beans, the other season is maize, But with the data, you cannot provide the data directly to the farmers. They cannot interpret it. That's one thing for a fact. So what we do is we work with the SMEs, or maybe the organizations that work with the farmers direct.
All right.
And with that, once we provide the data to them and give them the analysis and the reports, they are able to advise their farmers on what crops to plant during this season, how to plant them with using minimum capital and reap maximum benefits. Also, data helps them determine the value of the land, their crops, their produce. They are even able to predict the market prices, of the certain crop that they would want the farmers to buy, so that the farmers can be able, to reap maximum benefits.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Great. Now, how about the investors? Because you also mentioned that they're using this data. So what do they get from this data for them to put in the
With investors, it depends on the kind of investors. So for example, let's say we have let's call that company, something like Mogai Fertilizers, and they're in another country and they would want to expand their produce and sell it here. Basically, what they would want first is the data. The kind of data that they would want to know the type of fertilizers in the market at the moment, the prices of the fertilizers, the number of farmers, where the farmers, most of them are located. Maybe if they would want to deal with the large scale or small scale farmers. So such kind of data even helps the investors be able to protrude and enter the market in a very suitable and clean way. Exactly.
All right, amazing.
Thank you.
So research is doing the most, and I've seen that beyond now sharing the knowledge, the platform now has a strong emphasis on training topics, such as sustainable farming. There's also AI in agriculture and the farm-to-table movement. So tell us about that.
With the AI, what happens is our AI model helps keep the data trends on track. So you're able to receive the latest data or maybe the latest insights that are happening. The other thing is we also have managed, I remember talking last time about the directories. So we have expanded the list. We have made it also local to a point such that a farmer in Embu can be able to access an SME dealing in farming in the county in Embu, basically just by going through the platform.
Okay.
And what happens is once you're in the platform, you can create a profile, you can save your favorite list of maybe the people that you would want to connect with. Their details are there, they are shared, you can be able to connect with them and work with them totally in a good manner.
What about what aspects of sustainable farming have you now improved on?
Right now, most of it is data oriented. We are yet to do it practical. So right now we are still in the phase of planning it. Yeah, but it's almost executable. Yeah.
And the farm-to-table movement.
Yeah, the farm-to-table movement is basically we're trying to champion for even you can be able to have your own little garden and grow it. It's not always a matter of time. Once you're off from work, you have to basically pass by through the market. The farm to table movement is basically there have been so much innovations that you find some people like agropons who are in the US, they create small structures that even let people in the urban areas be able to grow the plants, the foods, the basic foods in the house with minimum supervision but high productivity rate. So that's also something that we are also trying to champion for. We've just started it, but we're trying to push it forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great stuff. I would love that. You don't have to do. You just eat from your own garden.
Yes, exactly, and it's really fun. Once I don't know whether people know this, but there is that feeling that you get when you are enjoying something that you did for yourself.
Absolutely.
Whether it's you've been going to the gym and then you're looking yourself in the mirror, whether it's maybe you've been trying to look at a certain recipe and now you've created that meal, there is that joy that comes with it. So we are trying to do the same, but now in agricultural terms.
Okay, yeah. Absolutely amazing. Now, moving out to MTech, which is your new creation, still under M Research, and you've said it's out there to help SMEs with the digital tools. So tell us more about this. Break it down for us.
Yes, MTech Creations isn't that old. It's let's say give it about 4 to 5 months because we started it in the month of May.
Mm-hmm.
And what we basically do is we try to digitize most of the small businesses. So if you're a small business owner and you would want your digital presence, whether it's in terms of, maintaining your business, running your inventories, running your stocks, digital marketing, also when it comes to do with, digital presence like the websites, creations and everything, that's now where we come in. So what we do is we provide simple and clean and smart and modern
Mm-hmm.
services to them for relatively fair prices. Exactly, to try
Okay.
and raise the small businesses. Those are the backbone of the economy. Most
Mm-hmm.
of the small micro enterprises.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
What gap did you see that you decided, let's pursue this area?
Most of the businesses are on TikTok. That's for fact, simply
Sure.
because everybody is usually swiping on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find people who sell products in town out there like, customer, this and this and this and this,
Mm.
which is okay. But then one of the things that made me, dive into that is you'll go to TikTok to look for a certain product, but then you will want to view their whole catalog maybe, but you can't spend the whole days watching the videos.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided, how about maybe we create digital solutions or digital tools for the SMEs and the small businesses. Like there we offer them the websites, maybe we offer them online inventory tracking systems.
Mm-hmm.
We also offer them, solutions to help advertise the businesses more uh, at an affordable fee. So that was one of the reasons made me go into that road.
Okay, and
Yeah.
you before the interview you mentioned that the SME sector is growing. So would you say that this is an opportunity even for other innovators to look into giving solutions, tech solutions to SMEs?
Exactly. The SME sector is really growing simply because we it goes by phases. A few years, not really a few years ago, but back then, all you would hear about is things to do with, it was either banks or companies. Those are the names that were at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on forward, it came to things to do with startups. Before COVID and during COVID, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, we heard of VCs, venture capitals, and all. So with the SMEs, they are growing at a very high rate simply because they're being supported by the startups.
Mm.
For one, look at a startup called Pezesha, actually, founded by Hilda Mora. What happens is they support the SMEs with financial literacy. So if you're a small business owner and you have hard traction of your business,
Mm-hmm.
you can basically go to them, or you can log in, and apply for financial assistance, and they support you through the whole journey. And it has been really amazing. Actually, I can say that I can give a kudos to Pezesha because, let's say 100 out of 100% or 10 over 10, most of the SMEs that have been managing to look at the portfolios before Pezesha came in and after, it has really grown. So the SMEs right now are being supported, but not really by the banks, but by the startups.
Wow,
Exactly.
incredible.
Thank you. And right now that they're being supported, everything right now is digital. So as much as an SME might be there in Nairobi or Embu or in any other county, without a digital presence, it would be close to a 1 out of 10. You'll just be saying that you have a business, but people, when they try to look up your business or maybe your small business and try to get to know you, because they can't call you and ask you about your businesses, it comes out to be an issue. So that's now where we're trying to tackle that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's great to hear. SMEs, startups working together, it makes it stronger. We stand to benefit even as
Yes.
a country when the ecosystem is building each other, and we don't have to depend on serikali saidia, or we wait until we're creating our own solutions as the SME is. As the startup is building this SME, they're also benefiting from it, so they're all growing at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is quite something. Now, for SMEs who do not know how to go about this, how would you advise them to get such solutions for themselves, just to make sure that they're scaling, their business is growing, especially in the digital space with everything that's happening?
Yeah. Most of the SMEs right now, they have social media handles. That's for a fact, you know. If you go to TikTok, Instagram,
You
X,
find them.
you'll find them. But what they post there is just but basically their products. And one way for them to, you know, try and solve the digital issue thingy is that they should try and look for digital assistance. Basically, what I'm trying to say is they should really try and make sure that they expose themselves more and professionally. It really helps. And right now, the tech sector has really grown. So it's even really easy to outsource your own developer or maybe your own IT person, and they can do it at affordable prices. But you can come to us and we can also do that for you. Exactly.
Okay, incredible, amazing. Now, how does MTech solutions like event management system help organization like streamline their work?
So yeah, actually, what we do is at MTech, apart from creating tailored solutions to the SMEs, what we do is we also have our own products. We have managed to create a few products for ourselves that help small businesses. For example, we have one in the pipeline that's about to be released. It's called MVOCA. It's a ticketing platform.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically a ticketing platform that lets organizers create an account, sign in, view their events, create an event, you know, list the prices of the tickets, see how they're performing and everything. And that is one of the products. The other products, we have a product that's called M-Soccer right now. It's in the test works. And what we're trying to do is we are trying to bridge wholesalers and retailers in the country.
How do you mean?
When I mean wholesalers and retailers in the countries, what I mean is, if you go, I'm referencing TikTok so much because that's where sometimes I get most of my inspo. If you go to online and you're trying to look for a pair of shoes, maybe or you're looking for shoes at a wholesale price, here in the country, you'll only have to go to TikTok. There isn't a website like Alibaba but built for Kenya.
Okay.
There isn't at the moment. Now for wholesalers, not retailers, you know. Yeah, not like so it's a B2B. It's a B2B. It's a business to business. So it's a wholesaler to a retailer. So if you're a person in Embu and you would want to maybe get your stock refilled, you can do so by going to shopmsoccer.co.ke.
Okay.
And you can look at a list of the wholesalers who are there, but they are listed as the products. So what happens is a wholesaler logs in, they create a profile, and then they can list the wholesale items that they are selling in the country. They list the prices. Maybe they're selling a minimum of 3 pieces or maybe a minimum of 10 pieces. So you as the consumer or you as the retailer, you can be able to do a scroll down and see, you know, the type of products that you would want to look. And once you click on that product, it brings you the product itself, the wholesaler, you know, where they're located, their shop, the map, and also a few preferences of maybe other items that they have in the shop, and you can be able to directly contact them. But it's right now we are testing it. As much as it is live, we are right now testing it, so that's why I think most of the people haven't really heard about it. But we are hoping by January it will be up, it will be now fully running and functional.
Okay.
Yes.
That's profound.
Thank you.
I mean, you're always coming up with solutions, and that's how it should be. Looking at problems.
Yeah, you have to tap into the digital world. You have to tap into creating solutions, mostly in the digital sector. Yes,
because that's where the opportunities are.
That's where the opportunities are. You know, tech right now, you can't just close these all and tell us to go back to 2002. No, that's not possible.
Yeah,
that's not possible.
Absolutely not. I want to understand, you've mentioned, apart from MSOC or MVUCA, is it something similar to Eventbrite? You know, how this platform allows you to, for those that are organizing events, you post about your event, maybe a poster or whatever it is. Now, the ticketing can also be done there. People can register for that event, pay for the tickets, you know, also to have refunds if they're cancelled, so all that process. and even send emails, on the confirmation emails to the guest, and reminders once you're close to the event, like tomorrow, whatever, seeing you. So is it something similar to that? And how different or unique is yours?
Yeah, it's something similar to that, but now my niche is we basically don't want to just target the Nairobi economy. You know, people just say Nairobi is the capital city, but Nairobi is literally one of the smallest counties in the country
Okay.
in terms of sizes.
Oh,
But in
yeah.
terms of population, yes,
We are the most, yeah.
we are one of the highest. So what happens is outside the county, the county, sorry, there are so many events happening. And most of the time, if you look at the posters, you only see something like a pay bill or rather a till number, you know. And one of the things that I've been hearing people complain about is, you know, how authentic is that pay bill, like your pesa inaenda kwa nani, hata kama italeta jina ya kampuni or something, how authentic will it be? So we are not only targeting the Nairobi market in terms of the ticketing platforms, but we want to do it in terms of Kenya. We want also those local shows or maybe those local you know, events that are taking place in other counties. We want to make them have a presence through the online platform.
Okay.
Yes.
Great stuff there. Now, how does MTech and M Research complement each other in terms of driving innovation?
Well, because we changed the whole M Research platform, and that was done by MTech. So this time round, we didn't outsource the tools.
You did it yourself.
We did it ourselves. So that's one way that they complement each other. And as much as M Research is the mother of all, MTech is also rising. And I know most of the people are really confused about, you know, the M's. You've mentioned so much M's.
Okay, yeah. Tell us about
You know,
it.
there is MTech, there is Mbuka, there is, yes, but M Research is the mother of all. The others are just subsidies. Yeah, but the M is constant because, well, my
What
name
does
is,
it represent?
yeah, or the M. It started off as representing Mkulima Research. And till today, it's still Mkulima Research. So I decided to go with the M because it's a brand name. And also my name is Mogai, so it starts with M.
Convenient,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
Completely fits for the purpose.
Yes.
Now, how have you, you know, with both MTech, M Research, you know, scaling up, what challenges have you faced scaling up, and how are you overcoming it especially for innovators out there who are trying and it's not working, you know, how has your journey been like?
The journey is never easy. You, as much as you dream about doing something and then you wake up and do it, it's never easy. And then one of the issues that has been there, more so it's customer acquisition. Because remember, with MTech, our main clientele or maybe our main people, it's the SMEs or the small businesses. And as much as they do not have an online presence, most of them really do assume, because it would be very odd if you're just trying to run your small business and then you just get an WhatsApp message or maybe a small email telling you that MTech provides digital solutions, and then we have these kinds of solutions, and then maybe you would want us to have a call and discuss it further. It's, you know, it's really hectic. Our customer acquisition has been really hectic, as much as the products have been there, you know, but it's been a journey we've managed, and right now we are doing well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's just a journey. You have to, you know, you go through it, you learn from it, you overcome.
Actually, it's more of consistency. Yeah, that's one thing I would want to tell the people. It's
Okay.
more of consistency, not rather than looking at the goal. It's more than consistency, because imagine Olympians. They all want the medal. They
Absolutely.
all want the gold medals, and that's the goal.
Yeah.
But now, the consistency, it's what makes you get that goal. In terms of how have you been training, have you been disciplined, have you been, such kind of things now are the things that now separate them. So it's basically that consistency, you know, what you do every day, as long as you know when you wake up what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. maybe if you track it in like 6 months and then you look back, you're like, hey, I've come from far. And then that's where you sit down and then you're like, thank you, God.
So you just keep at it, keep on keeping on, you know.
Keep on it. Yeah, just keep on doing it. They will laugh. They will laugh, literally. They will laugh and then they will call you names. They'll be like, oh, you know, Nijina too. But then a few months to come, they'll be like,
Kumbe, there was something here.
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that should be encouraging. Now, how would you say you're empowering the young people and entrepreneurs in Kenya and beyond, just from what you're doing?
Well, our team doesn't have a 30-year-old plus.
So that's young people, okay.
That's one. Also, with the digital tools, we are really trying to approach the youths in the country who are running their own small businesses and trying to provide to them digital tools at really affordable and fair prices. You know, also in terms, if you cannot be able to get the whole service, you can be able to subscribe to it, depending on you know, your level of financial support and everything. So we are really trying to provide those digital tools to the youths. And then the good thing about the youths is they're really sharp. So if it's a small business owner who is running a boutique maybe, and then we have an inventory system and we would want to give it to them, once the installation is done, they really are able to catch up really quick, and it's really amazing. So it's really aiding them. Yes.
Okay. Now, from that, what role would you say that technology is playing in shaping the future, not just of agriculture, but also, you know, of the SMEs, people who are not doing agriculture, but business in Kenya?
Businesses in the country. Technology, actually, I can say it's really 80% pushing, you know, the SMEs and the businesses, because everything right now is digitized. Even when trying to request for a leave from your HR,
You will have to apply it digitally.
exactly, you have to apply for it. So everything is being digitized, you know. There's even this new form of drop shipping. It has been there. People have been trying it. And that's one of the ways that technology is really helping the youths, you know, work from their houses, because you just go online, you create your shop, you add your products, and once a customer, you know, or maybe once a client clicks on that product, sorry, I'm lost for words. The warehouse, the warehouse where the products are what happens is they get notified and then they ship it directly to the consumer. So you as the seller, there is no way you've interacted with that product, and you've done so comfortably at
Comfort of your home.
exactly. So with that, you can see how digital tools are really helping, you know, the SMEs.
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely amazing. And in your company, how are you ensuring the innovation remains to be inclusive and accessible for all the people that you're targeting in your business, both the farmers, you know, investors, SMEs? How are you ensuring that your innovation remains inclusive and accessible?
It's free. It's literally free. You can either subscribe to it or you can pay it in full and get the whole thing. And then, since our target niche at the moment it's developing businesses, we have created digital tools very efficiently and they are really cost effective to the businesses. So we are not creating something that we're going to come and sell it to you at, you know, millions or thousands, or, you know, to artists so that you can train, you know. We are providing tools that are effective but yet cost friendly.
Okay. What would you say motivates you to keep innovating the intersection of research and you know, technology? What keeps you motivated in that area?
One of the things that keeps me motivated is because on my day-to-day activities, most of the people I usually see them scrolling. If you're not scrolling, you're watching your TV. If you're not watching your TV, you're busy browsing something.
Yeah.
And so I'm always trying to, you know, innovate something that can be used by everybody, you know, regardless of where you are. and technology is really rising. So by the time it reaches at its peak, I would also want to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, you're keeping on.
Yeah, you know, it's a lap. It's a 1-2-1-2.
You're watching your mind. You're not being left behind. You're moving with technology
Yeah, exactly.
as it moves. All right. What do you see in the next like 5 years, MTech and even M Research as a whole? How do you see it?
As a whole, we would want to go regional, not only target the Eastern African economy, but maybe try and also, you know, catch the southern and the northern sides of Africa. As I believe right now in Africa, there are only a few countries with technological advancements. Sorry, Kenya being one of them. South Africa, you have countries like Egypt and Nigeria, but most the rest, as much as technology is really trying to catch up with them, they are a bit far compared to us. So if I would actually have that opportunity to take technology to other countries, it would be really amazing.
Absolutely. What do you think Kenya is? Where do you place Kenya in terms of technological advancements, the growth, the uptake, and all that, especially for developers?
Kenya right now has a lot of opportunities. That's one thing for sure. We have so many freelance developers compared to those who are, you know, working in official companies. Utakuta, there is somebody who is working from home, yet he's employed by 2 or 3 companies, and then you only have to show up to work like twice a week. So you can be able to juggle between the 2 or 3 companies. And Kenya right now has a lot of talent and resources, because right now, since you know, maandamano was happening till now, you were going to X and then you hear a certain developer in a certain county has created, you know, something that does this, something that does this. But now the issue is the support, or maybe the online presence. So that's also one thing that is quite a hindrance, you know. There may be somebody to show you the hand, or maybe somebody to, you know, give you the next step. But we really do have potential as Kenya.
Okay, so the potential is there. We just need to take advantage of the opportunities.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. And as a way of closing, what advice would you give to the innovators out there that are looking to come up with practical tech solutions to solve, to solve different problems?
To the innovators, just keep on doing it. Like a few minutes earlier, I've just said things to do with consistency. Consistency is key, and then discipline, and then, you know, in terms of perseverance, what happens is you just look at yourself in the mirror and imagine, you know, the next 5 years, who would you want to be? And start acting on it. You know, just start practicing and practicing and practicing. As much as it might fail, your first innovation, your second innovation, your third innovation, as much as it might fail, just do it. Remember, last time I said, when I started things to do with data in agriculture, actually I had not started the data part. It was just agriculture. And what happened was my dad used to give me a very small piece of land. You know, I called him and then I asked him, can I get a land to try and farm? But then the size that he gave me was really small. But then I was like, it's okay, let's start here. I did some skumas, some cabbages, some, you know, it's usually a matter of consistency. As much as people might laugh, the society might laugh at you, they might call you names, they might say what, just ignore them and continue on.
Okay, so consistency is key. That is my
key.
take home from this. So please remind us, for those that are looking for support in their businesses, the SMEs that are watching, remind them of what MTech provides, the solutions that it provides, as you even give them your social media handles. This is your camera.
Yes, thank you. So this is a message to all SMEs, small businesses, or even large businesses that would want to expand their digital presence. We as MTech are here for you, and what you can do is basically you can log into our social media handles, which is MTech Creations, on all social media platforms, that is Instagram, Twitter, or now known as X, and also on LinkedIn. Our website is mtechcreations.co.ke. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Guy. We hope to have you again.
Thank you.
Once, keep developing so that you keep motivating us. We keep seeing growth. I'm sure many people who are watching have been motivated by the progress that you're making.
Yes, they
And
have.
the impact that it has to our economy. It's not just you, it's everyone. So yeah, thank you very much.
You're much welcome.
Once again. So we have been talking about, MTech, what they have been doing in the digital space, empowering SMEs, but we've also been looking at data and agriculture, which is the umbrella of MTech, that is M Research, what the company does. That has been Mugai Karaoke, Henry Mugai Karaoke, who's the founder of M Research. I hope you've taken something from this particular conversation. If you are an SME, if you are a startup innovator, even an SME, whatever you do, just be consistent. You get them on the social media at MTech Creations across all platforms. We're going to take a short break and then we come back with the next conversation. So stick with us right here.